Hi again, welcome back to my channel. This is second part video about arrow making series. I have made my arrows here and I used stuff from my previous video, the shaft making video. If you haven't checked that video yet, you can click the link in the video description below, and I hope you enjoy that video. But this time I didn't record my action, so I have no tutorial about it, but don't worry, I will go back to the past and tell my past self to make a tutorial video. Okay? Let's tell him. See you again. Hey dude, what are you doing? I'm making arrows. Who are you? I'm you, the future you. Really? Prove it. Tell me something about me in the future. Sure, I will tell you everything, but in one condition. You will make a tutorial video about what you're doing now. Do we have agreement? Fine, I'll do it. Now I'm going to show you how to put an arrow point on the shaft, and this is my result. And this what you're gonna need to do it. This is your shaft, a hammer, a flat file, super glue, sandpaper, the point, some nails, cutter knife, a hacksaw, pen, and measuring tape. First, you're gonna need to measure how long your arrow will gonna be. Okay, I'll make it 30 inches for mine. Here I will mark it on 30 inches. Then I'll cut it using a hacksaw. Okay, then I'll make it smooth using a piece of sandpaper. Well, this is my result. Then, since the diameter of the shaft is too big, we need to make it smaller for about 2 centimeters. I'm going to measure it for 2 centimeters. And then we're going to make it smaller using a cutter knife. Okay. Alright. This is not too tight and not too loose. Just like this. Then we put some glue on the shaft. Then put it quickly. Okay. Then we're gonna put a nail in this hole. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. Then we need to cut this nail using a hacksaw. And then make it smooth using a flat file. Maybe this side too. And here we go. This point will not go anywhere. The next step is fletching the arrow, and what you're gonna need are feathers. In this case I'm using Turkish feather, pair of scissors, fletching jig which is homemade, super glue, roller, big paper clip like this, and the shaft itself. Okay, first we need to prepare the feathers. We need to separate the right side and the left side, and we need to sort them because it will help to make the fletching in good alignment like this. And I prefer using tearing method than cutting method because it makes this part and this part remains thin, so it will not harm your hands, especially when you're not wearing a glove or you're not using an arrow rest on your bow. And I will show you how to do it. Okay, first you grab it here, then here, then you pull it right here, and here you go. This is the result. It's okay if you have a little mess in here, it will come back. As you can see, this will come back. This is the result. After that, you have to define how long your fletching are. In this case, I will use 4 inches of fletching, and I'm gonna cut it. I give some space for wrapping, about a half centimeter. And this is my first feather, and I'll do the same thing for the rest of the fletching. Okay, let's start fletching then. Use this clip to hold the feather. I put some marks in here. make it flat, then apply some glue. Then press it for about maybe 15 seconds. Then open the clip. And here we go. This is my first fletching. And I'll do the same thing for the rest of the fletchings. On my homemade fletching jig, there is a turning knob which has 3 marks in here, and they are angle setting marks. And when you're done fletching this part, you can just turn it clockwise and continue to fletch this part. Alright, I already done the fletching part, and now I'm gonna cut this part before I trim them on my feather trimmer. Okay, the next step is trimming these feathers using my feather burner, which is homemade too. And one thing before you do that, you make sure these feathers are in a good form. Okay, let's trim it. Well, this is the result. Okay, the next part is wrapping these ends to be like this. And why do we need that? Besides it holds the feather, in here it will prevent the self knock from splitting. And what do we need to do that? There is a wrapping jig which I got from another video, and you can click the link in the video description below. Then wrapping thread, fuller loop, a lighter, pair of scissors, and super glue. Make it tight, and roll over the side. Before you finish it, you put your puller loop in here, then continue to roll over. Okay. Then make it loose. Cut the thread. Then insert your thread into your loop like this. Then pull your loop. Then burn it with a lighter. Then apply some glue on it. Okay, and I will continue to this part. I already done all the main wrapping. Now I'm gonna give an accent for the wrapping. I'm using green color. First, place the thread in here, then loop it here, and start wrapping. Then make it tighter. And continue roll on the shaft. And put the puller loop. And continue wrapping. Okay, I think it's enough. Cut the thread. Okay, and cut the thread, burn it with a lighter. Okay, and then apply some glue on it, just like before. Okay, that's it. Okay, that is my finished arrow, and now I'm gonna measure the weight of the arrow. And since I don't have any special scale for arrow, I'm gonna be using this scale, and I will set it to kilogram. Okay, this is it. It is about 35 grams. Now I'm going to do the spine check, but first make sure the hand of the spine checker is at the 0 position. And then put the 2 pounds weight at the center. And that's it. My arrow spine is about 400. Well, that is how I make my own arrows, and I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and see you again in the next video. Okay, bye. Oh, I forget. Let's test the arrow first, okay?